listen, man, like, with this business and the way things go, a lot of the times the artists never get a thank you just because the work gets in is so important, and we're so caught up in what you said and what you didn't say, and I heard this and da 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 da, and it's it's like, damn, homie, they putting effort into what
100%.
we got going on, and no one ever just thinks to say, damn, bro, appreciate you, you know what I mean? So
and we still like hearing that. We still like hearing that, you know what I mean? Still feel good to hear that, you know what I
every
mean?
once in a while, you know what I mean? The business hasn't tainted you yet, though, has it? It has like the way the game is right now.
To be honest with you, it has, man. But it's in the early stages. It has
stages.
Yeah,
that's important to say because there's levels to this, right?
I'm not. Just. I'm at the point where I'm realizing that that everybody. I've been knew everybody wasn't genuine in this business.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But now I'm getting to witness it, and I'm getting to see it for myself. Everybody isn't genuine. People mad at me because they didn't get the opportunities, or people mad because I didn't provide them opportunities. Just petty shit that if I wasn't doing this, I wouldn't be going through it with these people.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm not like Kanye West, where I've been dealing with the bullshit for so many years. This shit drove him mad.
Right. It did.
You know what I'm saying?
He's at a different
That's the
level.
first thing I say when I see celebrities and they be dealing with shit. I be like, they probably pissed off of this business. They probably sick of this shit.
Yeah.
Because I could see this shit driving me mad. If I was doing this shit for 20 years.
Yeah.
Honestly, I see.
No, because you get into the industry and you start looking at, when you first get on, you have this plan with your partners.
All right.
Yo, we gonna do. Yo, we gonna get. Yo, we gonna buy. And then as time goes on and you have to understand business and things go on, all of a sudden things fall off. And then people see maybe some of the successes that you're getting that they think they should be getting as well.
Right.
And then all of a sudden now you guys have dispersed in y'all friendship, and it's hard to keep the love for something when the thing that you wanted so bad is tearing the foundation of what you started with apart. You know what I mean?
100%, man. It's like, people, anybody who had any small hand in your career, they expect shit like the person who had the biggest hand in your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If somebody gave me a ride to the studios, if a bitch made me a sandwich before, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I fed you.
You would
before.
never made that song if I didn't drop you off.
You understand? Seriously.
So that means you get 10 points on the record? What's going on?
People feel that way, and it's messed up, but they do that because they around greatness. They never had their hand in seeing greatness take place, man. That's it. So it comes from I get where it comes from, but it's nasty.
Yeah.
It's nasty, man, when you get to see people who you felt as friends, and you see this business change them. Like I say, man, the money changed people around you quicker than it changed you, but more than the money, it's the fame and the favor. I don't even want to say fame because regular people go through this. It's when you're in favor of people. Like if it was a room full of chicks, around some whole bunch of room full of dudes, and they bring it like, yo, this dude Benny, and the chicks is talking my name up. Guys are like, man,
I'm that.
Yeah, like I'm that. I'm saying, really, they don't got no problem with me. They got a problem with the chicks finding favor in me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? That goes with anything. Or if you a boss at your job and you thinking about giving somebody a promotion, like, yo, this dude, he been working hard, he be doing this. And the other employee like, wait, I was here before him, or I the one who you think he did that. I'm responsible for that. So it's like, it's nasty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's nasty.
Where do you hold on to the love for this at? Then there's got to be something that says, I know all this is going on, this tornado, but this right here is why I still do this.
I do it because I love it. What I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the pursuit of greatness, meaning like wanting to be the best. I fell in love with putting dope albums out. I feel like a lot of times people fall in love with the reaction or the clout. You know what I'm saying? And they put their albums out, people loving them, they're going on tour. I fell in love with
the work.
The work, the hard part about it, and being good at it, and I'm still attracted to that. You know what I'm saying? That still means a lot to me, so that's why I go hard at it.
I think the work is that applies to everything too. Because when we sitting here talking, last time I was talking with you, I just got a good energy vibe of just a guy that's like, just kind of live life, seeing some things. But people don't know how to fall in love with the work ethic. They just fall in love with the results. Like, oh, yeah, it's like there's work ethic that goes before that. How do you not in love with what you're doing? You're not in love with the discipline it is?
Man, that's a fact, man. It's like a football game. I'm a big big Buffalo Bills fan. We just went down.
Yeah.
We just tanked. But shout out to the guys though. But when you a fan like that, the game is every week, and when you get in the game, the games are stressful.
Yeah.
So sometimes the week leading up to the game is way better than the game. You know what I'm saying? We can get there, and in the first half, we can be down by 20, and then we want to go. We done spent our money for the tickets. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, uncomfortable, got an attitude. So the lead up to the game is the best part about it. You know what I'm saying? So the lead up, the pursuit to success is one of the best parts of the game.
Sometimes the foreplay of life is better than just the sex.
Yes, it is. It is. And I be telling people that all the time, man. Like you said, man, I tell people you got to fall in love with the process, the work of it, man. Because that's the
fall in love with being in the studio.
That's it.
Fall in love with the writing and the creation. Fall in love with failing a little bit. You know what I mean?
Like, for real, 100%. And trying new things.
Yeah.
Man, and getting versed in different avenues. Definitely, 100%.
Speaking of trying new things, when you hear like artists, like, when a new trend comes along, and like when the Migos came out and everyone kind of like bit that little rap pattern a little bit, were you hearing that and people were like, yo, you got to do it this way? I remember listening to Snoop Dogg one time, and he was in the studio, and there was this guy, and they're like, say it like this. And he was either he was doing it, he said, or he was thinking about doing it. And then he looked at it and he was like, man, that ain't me, nigga. I ain't doing this shit, cuz.
I ain't doing this shit, cuz.
Like, that ain't how I rap, you know what I mean? Did you ever, like, find yourself doing things like that? Like, if there's a trend coming around, let me at least try it. You know what I mean?
Man, to be honest with you, yeah, because I come from the independent game, and before I was independent, I was local. It's the difference between being independent and local.
Right.
When you independent, you making moves. When you local, you just a nigga. Just doing shit. You just doing shit. So I came from the times, man, when Jeezy was on fire. I'm a big fan of Jeezy, nigga. We was making records sounding like Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Going with the not the necessary slow flow, but definitely picking them beats and with the 1 or 2 syllable rhymes and man, definitely without, man, Rose. When I heard Rose shit, because everybody know I'm a trap rapper. When I hear these dudes coming out and they trap rapping, they doing it and they rapping about it while I was still doing it, I'm like, oh, I'm going to the studio, talk about this then. You know what I'm saying? That's the trend. Let me try it. But the best trend that helped us is sticking to what we know though. Yeah, sticking to what we know. That's the reason why we're here. Sticking to what we know.
I know the project dropped today, man. Salute to you for that, by the way. But I like having conversations like this because a lot of the times it's one thing to promote your music, and I know that's what you want to do. And so it's out there. Get it. I promise you, it's amazing. Yeah. I salute that. But a lot of the times when you are gaining fans, you gain fans through them connecting with you. Yeah, they like you because your music. 100%. They relate to you and become fans because they can connect with you. 100%. And things like this, when we're talking like this, it just helps you connect with people. Like, oh, I didn't know that about him, or homie speaks in this way, and I like that perspective. I didn't know that, and then that creates a whole new fan base that's different than just, I threw some music out there, please go buy it. I say that because the rush perspective of just hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. It seems to me that the people that take their time with this are the bigger artists. Do you agree with that or disagree with that?
Man, I agree, man. I took my time, and all of my biggest projects was things that I took my time on. And I got a little antsy. It was time, like, before when I'm working on this album, I'm like, yo, man, tell Def Jam I'm trying to put out a single. You know what I'm saying? But like me not putting no music out until it was time to put the singles for the album, that helped me out. You know what I'm saying? Me not dropping the album for 22 months or no music for 22 months helped me out. You know what I mean? And you got to slow it down. You got to take your time, and you got to refine it. But you right about what you said about how people got to like you first before they like your music. That's why they turn your music on, because they like you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said, because there's a difference between liking your music and being a fan of you. Like, you're right. Beyonce's got fans. Like, she could drop a project and it could be total shit. But because she's got fans, they love her for so many different other reasons. There's mystery to her. She only gives you what she wants you to know. She's not on Instagram every day talking about her feelings. It's just you hear stories, but it's never true. But she takes her time with things. And it seems to me that the people that take their time with stuff generally have better projects that generate things that way. That's why I was wondering, in this time of era of like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. You got to have 20 different memes and 20 different da-da-da-da. That stuff never seems to really work and last. It just seems to be a blip in the moment. But the people who take their time, it just seems to be that legacy goes on. So now you've got the project came out today. Yeah. Salute to that, man. And the response so far, what you been getting? Tell me what you been getting. Any type of.
I could read it.
Go ahead. Let's read some of this shit.
Go to my Palm Pilot.
I mean, that's what a damn near iPhone is now. Is a Palm Pilot now,
You know what I'm
baby.
saying?
You know, it does so much stuff.
What I'm saying, we love you, bro. Keep cooking up straight drop. Benny the Butcher Day. Let me see.
I like
people
that.
see me I'm gonna see you at DBS. Off the first list in this Benny album, Everybody Can't Go is really lyrically and produced well. I haven't skipped a track yet. Can't believe there was hate preceding the album. What? Who would hate on this album? Y'all smoking rocks.
So that feels good, right?
Man, that feel good, man. People just saying it's like
see the time you took, and then now this is the results.
People saying that people appreciate the time you took because they know okay, this dude not playing. They say nigga, you got one. Okay,
right.
Let me see, is he black? Let me scroll. Oh, okay. He black.
It might be an Asian dude.
Sure.
Oh,
He
nigga,
from
you
Benny.
got one.
But man, to be honest with you, just like you was talking before, just like you was saying before, just because a person like your music don't mean they're a fan of you. And I experienced things like that, making boom bap music where thinking people were fans of me and they wasn't. They were just fans of boom bap music.
Yeah.
So times when I stepped out of that, when I wasn't making boom bap music, the people who praised me shitted on me.
Wow.
Like, man, we don't like that. I'm like, man, I thought I was dope. But they was just fans of that music when I was making any other kind of music. So that's what that comment was talking about, pertaining to Hit Boy, because a lot of the boom bap fans hate on Hit Boy because they want me to work with certain boom bap producers,
right,
or what have you. But man, good music is good music, and people fuck with it. But people definitely had to watch my interviews and do a lot of that before they tapped into the music. I'm the same way. You could tell me about an artist, like, yo, he got the best shit in the world. I'm like, okay.
But you can't tell me that you're recent, because I've seen you everywhere now with your interviews. Mm-hmm. You cannot tell me that as people start to get to know you, people haven't hit you up on something like, yo, I'm a fan of you now.
No,
because
definitely.
now they get to hear you talk,
mm-hmm.
and it's not just, buy my project. Mm-hmm. Here's my single. Okay, God, we get that. But now I need to know who you are to mm-hmm. become a fan of you, not just your music, because music comes and goes.
Yeah.
There's a million Ferraris out there now.
100%, man. You know, people want to get to know you. They want to know how you parent. They want to know what kind of food you eating. They want to know how you react to certain things, and that's how you draw your fan base.
Yeah, 100%.
Do that, man.
The excitement of this industry and what you have going on now, bro. The family members, I ask a lot of the artists this question about family members that have come and gone. Mm-hmm. Any new cousins lately? Any new, hey, yo, bro, I'm your cousin from blah, blah, that you didn't know about?
Nah.
Ain't none of them popped up yet in your DMs?
I ain't got no new cousins. I ain't got no new cousins yet, man, but I got, like, you know what I mean? I got a whole bunch of, just old friends or people. This is what I got. This is what I'm dealing with. That's why the album called Everybody Can't Go.
Right.
I deal with, anybody ever try to trick you into making you think that y'all closer than y'all really are?
Oh, man.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like, bro, man, what's up? I'm like, what's all of this, man?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we cool, but we not at that yet. So it's like, people try to trick me into believing that we're closer than what we are, to try to get me to do something for them.
For them,
man,
yeah.
we brothers. You can't do that for me. We brothers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We only brothers.
I got you, bro, when you need something.
Exactly, man. That's what I deal with. I deal with people saying that man, I helped you. I held you down. This is what they call holding me down, coming to my shows and concerts and traveling with me. That's not holding me down. Nigga, you traveling. You know what I'm saying? Right. You having fun. You having a good time. It's so crazy, man. A lot of people don't even know how to help me if I needed help. You know what I mean? Because I'm not the same person I used to be. I don't need help with the things I used to need help with. I don't need help looking for niggas. I don't need help trying to sell no dope. I don't need help doing no bullshit.
They don't know how to. They don't. The elevation or growth of doing certain things. I had this. I was having this conversation actually with Fitted about because me and him, we're kind of like, we're in the industry of the music. He DJs, mm-hmm. He does all the camera work that you guys are seeing here today. Mm-hmm. But he also is a great DJ. But we also talk about like trust funds and how do we avoid this legally, and what do we need to do to get this over here. Mm-hmm. Girl, he educated me today. I told myself that I'm not gonna be on another plane until I can it's gonna be a PJ from this point on. Like, I didn't be anywhere I go, right? Charter. And I was like, I need to be able to, make enough money or profit enough money a month that I can be able to charter a plane whenever I want. Mm-hmm. He put me up on game. He was like, yo, you can buy hours. I never knew that. You know what I mean? I didn't know that was even going on, that you can buy hours to where they accumulate to where you don't have to necessarily charter a plane. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I need to give me some hours.
Yeah,
Man.
you need to talk. You need to talk to fit in. You can always be on a PJ, sir.
That's
But
fire.
my point is, when you're getting around people that can elevate you and help you in certain ways, that's where growth happens. That's
For
where
real.
you get the connection and people want to be around. But just hanging around, smashing a couple of girls outside my concert, you know what I mean?
That ain't doing nothing.
Yeah,
we
like,
ain't
you know,
building.
I was down for you. You know, you was over there with old girl. You don't, what's her name?
Exactly.
What's her name, bro? You don't even know her name.
Exactly. You know
You just
what I
getting
mean?
the sugar walls.
So people, man, try to trick me into making me thinking that we're cooler than what we are, so I could owe something to that fake friendship. You know what I'm saying? But they really haven't showed no friendship or no camaraderie or nothing. They just popped up for a good time. You know what I mean?
Name a record on your project that's currently out that you're not sure about. And then let me ask you this. I don't want to say one that you don't like because I know that, but a lot of artists sometimes they'll pick records that they think are the hits, and then the audience says we like this one. So
Right.
and a lot of the times it's the records that they don't like. You ever heard people talk other artists like, man, I wasn't even sure about it, and it took off. You know what I mean? So name one of those records you're like, man, I don't know, but people like it.
Man, like I was just saying, how I come from the boom bap world, and they don't be liking how when I do other music.
Yeah,
man, I got the joint with Peasy on it. This is like one of my favorite songs on the album. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, how they going to take it? And I've been seeing people say like, yo, this is my favorite one off the album. I'm like, oh word. It's called Like I'm Pac. I mean, Like I'm Pac with Peasy, and I'm doing a little light harmonizing on the hook. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never heard me like that. Every time I play that record for somebody, I'm like, who that on the hook? I'm like, that's me.
This is why I love real hip hop artists, because they don't ever want to say they singing on a record. They just, I'm doing.
I said everything.
I'm doing light harmonizing.
Light
like
harmonizing.
Diet Coke. He's singing, y'all. He's singing on the record. He's singing on the record.
No, for real. I said everything. Singing popped up on my head. I dodged that.
Yeah, he dodged that
You know
word.
what I'm
He's like,
saying?
nah, how can I say not singing? Light harmonizing. I didn't even know that goes together. But
I just made that up.
But there you go. You know, write that down in the Benny dictionary. Any last words you want to tell the people, brother? Outside of go get it, we know what's out there.
Man, I want to tell everybody it's 2024. Make sure you become the best version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Inch by inch, step by step. That's how you gonna get the happiness. And happiness is not a destination; it's a journey. You know what I'm saying? And definitely go get the album. Everybody Can Go. And what I just told y'all, I learned. What I just told y'all, I do the same thing. That's how I got to the point of being able to make my music. It's very therapeutic. So go get Everybody Can't Go. This is real trapper, hustler, refined music. And you know what I mean? Go get it, man. And you might learn something.
There it is, man. Hey, ET says, keep it right here. Benny the Butcher. Let's go.